Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I have just finished two writing journals featuring Edith Holden. And I have used Edith Holden in both of the journals. This purple or lavender one is featuring all of the June pages, and this green upholstery is featuring July. And with both of them, I took an image from the book and have stitched it onto some canvas and frayed the edges. And I punched out the month, and I have sewed on 5 buttons to coordinate with each of the pictures. And then I've got just a little label here of what this image is on both of them. And they are soft cover. They are durable. They've got a file folder inside, and this one I put lace on the spine. I used a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, zigzagged all the way around. And the inside of this one is a canvas, and this one I stitched all around it. It's got the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and inside is covered with Osnaburg fabric. So they both feel really nice in the hand, and they measure about 9¼ high. The pages themselves are 8½, and it's by about 6¼ wide. This one's actually a little over 9⅛, and this one is, yep, 9⅛. Okay. Yep, 9⅛ by 6¼ for the covers. And then 3 signatures in both. Let's go ahead and take a look. This one I've got sari silk as the binding or closure. And I put nice wide eyelets in the front and back cover, and just used a little lark's head to attach the sari silk, so it can be removed and changed out if you'd prefer. And inside both of them, I've made a policy envelope of music paper, and this one has a butterfly charm. Inside is a bunch of ephemera that I made to go with the journal. In this, I've got 10 pieces of Edith Holden tab punches. In the glassine bag, I just have the month, a page number, and a quote that can be used in the journal. Here we have a tag that's been stitched around, backed with parchment, tea-dyed paper. And here I have a library pocket I made with it's a transparency, and this image is printed on the transparency, but I backed it with part of the index of one of the Edith Holden books and made a tag to go inside. And here we've got a June word page with a fussy cut image and label stitched onto some coffee dyed tracing paper on the back. So you can still read this, but you can write over it for a journaling card. And here I have J for June, another journal card with an image and writing on the back. Here I have a large journaling card with coffee dyed paper stitched onto the back. And here we have a seed envelope. And here is one page of the June book that you can use as you see fit and have fun with. In both of these journals, I have used up to 3 different Edith Holden books to get enough for the pockets and the ephemera and all the little goodies. So I used 2 complete and then parts of a 3rd. So there's lots of goodies. And they all fit in here, and it's about 5 by 7. And then I just wrap it around, and it sits inside. So there's Edith Holden page on each of the 3 signatures, and it folds out. Make sure I get in screen here. And then I have a combination of several different types of paper. Coffee dyed, avocado, music page. Here I have a pocket with the long skinny tag, the label, stitched, and tracing paper behind. That fits inside the pocket. And the center of the signature is this pretty specimen page from one of my gardening books, wildflower book. So there's lots of room for journaling. Here I have a little round pocket with tag, and this was inspired by Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures. Then we get into the second signature. This is a fun dyed page. And here I used a sack and I folded it up and I fussy cut out one of the images from the book and I glued it onto the pocket part, and then I cut it off and attached it to this top part, and then I stitched along the top here, folded it, and stitched on the edges and around the bottom. So I've got lots of pockets. So it's got tea dyed or coffee dyed paper, and this another tag with the dog roses. And behind I left it open with another tag that's blank for you to decorate. And here we have the center images for this one. I've left all the strings long so that you can tie them, cut them off, or put beads or charms on them. And on this page, I have an envelope that I've clipped on with a little paper clip, and it's the June cover page. And inside the little pocket of the envelope is a vintage diary page from about the 1960s. And it's June. And that just goes right inside the little envelope. And I've stitched around this also. Those birds are so pretty. I've had this journal done for a few days now, but I haven't had a chance to do any filming. It's been quite a while. Isn't that pretty? Since I have done any filming, but finally got to it. Got a lot going on. And we're in the third signature. I love these fold-out pages for all that extra room. And it looks a little washed out in the video, but it's really a really nice, pretty pink from the avocado. And this is a Kool-Aid dyed page. And in this little side pocket, I have another large journaling card. And I just folded it over and glued the edges. Super simple. And here's the center images for this one. I love the lace dyed paper. And here I have another little pocket where I just kind of cut out around the shapes and stitched around it. And it is backed with another paper, so they're quite sturdy. And inside this pocket, I have a Edith Holden postcard, the foxglove and trailing rose. And I've left the covers blank so that you can glue your own pockets on if you'd like them, or, you know, attach your ephemera packet. Left that completely up to you so you can have lots of fun with the journal. So this is the June edition. Get that tied up again. I'll fuss at it later. And here we have July. Not quite so feminine, but it still is very botanical and feminine also. And I did use different colors of distress ink and oxides to dye the seam binding. And again, I used wide eyelets, so it's removable. And I made these excessively long, so you can shorten them if you'd like to use it on tags or something. And here we have the ephemera packet, and this one has a little bumblebee charm on it. And a look at these goodies. Here we've got the 12 little tab punches also, and the little ephemera for the glassine bag. A little card or tag. And here is the library pocket I made with this image printed on a transparency. I do have a video showing how I make these. And they can be glued in anywhere. And here we have our J for July. And another July where I cut out the little hummingbird. And a larger journaling tag or card. I like the stitching around everything. And a seed envelope. And here is a July page. The words. The font is so nice in the book that it's fun even to use the words, not just images. So lots of little extra goodies. And they fit inside this 5x7 little policy envelope I made. And here we have the July cover page. And I've used an assortment of tea-dyed and coffee-dyed pages again. Here we have a little pocket and the Edith Holden postcard are the thistles. And that fits right inside. And the image for the center of the signature, all these pretty lilies and tulips. I guess they're all tulips, it says. Well, these I thought were lilies, but they're not, they're tulips. And here I have the sack pockets here. Take out the cards so you had a better idea what I did. Same thing, I fussy cut it out and then glued it onto the bottom part of the pocket, cut it off, stitched across it, glued this on, and then stitched 3 sides and left the back open. And this tag is made out of file folder. And here we have this pretty tag. And I've got some lined paper in the back for journaling. And a small tag. These were so much fun to put together. And they're both going to be available in my Etsy shop when this video goes live. Here I made a side pocket, almost like a belly band, except I did make it into a side tuck. And I've got the July envelope. And inside I've got a July diary page. All right. Paper's so smooth and my hands just don't want to grab it. So here we go. And again, these are from the 1960s. and the little paper clip to hold it closed. And tuck it right in. And the images for this center. And here I've got another one of these little round pockets with the tag. And the last signature. And with this one, I have it folded over and I glued it. So I've got another little side pocket with their large journaling tag. There are 120 sides in both of these journals. And here I've got a fun little fussy cut pocket here and a long skinny tag. Again, this is coffee dyed tracing paper on the back. And the images for the center. And this Osnaburg is so pretty. It's got all those little dark flecks, natural, in the fabric. And it's supported with the file folder in the center, of course. So this is the July. And I do want to thank you very much for watching. And I hope that you subscribe and like the video. And hopefully I will be back soon with some more goodies or processes. But thank you again and have a creative day.